Solatro is an attempt to bring the popular video game Balatro to the table, using a traditional deck of cards. I'll be using my official Balatro playing cards for this playthrough. Now, if you're not familiar with Balatro, it's a poker-based roguelike deck-building indie game that is just simply fantastic. You should definitely go play it, it's a ton of fun. And speaking of deck building, the 2026 Steam Deck Builders Fest is in full swing until May 11th. I've already covered a few deck building video games on the channel, and I plan to cover a couple more, so stay tuned for that. In Balatro, you score points by making poker hands. You must earn a certain number of points each round in order to move on to the next round. And then each round, that target score increases. But between rounds, you get to add new cards to your deck to improve your chances of hitting those big hands. You also get joker cards and other things that give you special abilities. Solatro works in a similar way. Let me show you. To set up, you simply want to shuffle a poker deck with 2 jokers. We start with a hand of 8 cards. You can use 7 if you want a harder game. Each round we're going to make 3 poker hands, and to help us, we're allowed to discard up to 5 cards and then redraw back to our hand limit of 8. But we can only do that 3 times max each round. So as you can see here, I didn't start with a very good hand. I got a pair of 5s. That's pretty much it. 3 hearts, 3 clubs. I think I will use one of my discards, and I'll at least discard these, maybe keep the pair of 5s, see if we can't get some more hearts. So to keep track of my discards, I just make a little pile off to the side. And now we can draw back up 4 cards. Well, we didn't get any more hearts, but we did get a pair of queens. So we now have 2 pair. That's not too bad. I think I'll go ahead and I will make that hand. And again, a poker hand can be up to 5 cards. And so I have my 2 pair, and I can include another card in here if I just want to get rid of it. So let's include this 6 as well. So there we go. That is my hand. I'm now going to put it up there. So I've now made one of the 3 poker hands that I need to make this round. We then get to fill back up to our hand size of 8 again. Oh, shouldn't have gotten rid of that 6. Ooh, got a joker. Now, when you get a joker, you actually take it out and remove it and put it off to the side. There are 2 jokers in that deck. This is a wild card, so when I make a hand, a poker hand, I can include this in it, and it can be whatever rank and suit I want it to be. When you pull it out, you immediately replace it, so it's sort of outside of my 8-card hand of cards. Here's the trick, though. If another joker comes out, then both of those jokers get discarded. So I do need to be a little bit careful with it. Now let's talk about points, okay? In round 1, we need to make 25 points. Each different poker hand is worth different points, which are all listed in the rulebook. The designer TechDweeb has provided free PDFs of the rulebook, as well as these little mini booklets that you can print out that will fit inside the deck of cards. You'll probably want to print those out. You'll see why soon. I'm going to provide links to everything that you're going to need in the description below, so check that out. Now, I actually don't have a working printer right now, so I made my own little player aid card right here. This shows the point values of all the different types of poker hands. This is actually pretty easy to just remember, but I'll go over it quickly. So a pair of cards, any pair, is worth 10 points. If you just have a high card, that's only worth 5 points. If you have 2 pair, that's worth 20 points. 3 of a kind, 30 points. A straight is worth 40. A flush is worth 50. A full house is worth 60. So we're just going up by 10. And now there's a little bit of a jump. If you get 4 of a kind, then you get 100 points. Then you have a straight flush, which is 125 points, and a royal flush, which would be worth 150 points. And the number of points that you need each round is just whatever the round number is times 25. So here in round 1, we just need 25 points. Next round, we're going to need 50, and so on. You know, you can use dice to mark the rounds, or you can go real old school and just remember. I'm going to use my poker chips here. So there we go. We're in round 1. Unfortunately, this chip is a 20 and not a 25 because these are for board games. But anyway, so what that means is that 2 pair there is giving us 20 points. We only need 5 more points. So we're going to easily pass the first round. But you want to rack up as many points as you can because all the extra points that we make we'll get to spend at the shop. You'll see that really soon. So we want to keep making awesome poker hands, and actually I'm going to play one right away because look at this. We have 2 pair, 9s and 6s, and then we can pop that joker on there to make this a full house. That's 60 points. That is fantastic. We refill back up. And now we just have 1 more poker hand to make. And we have 2 more discards that we can use. And we do have this pair of 8s, but I say let's go for the flush in hearts. So we're going to keep those 4, discard these 5, or discard these 4, I mean. We do have a few hearts over there, but oh, there we go. Bam, right away. Yeah. And actually, look at this. We have a 10, 9, 8, 7. The 6 is there, but if we were to get a jack, we'd have a straight flush. We have 1 more discard, so we might as well go for it, right? 10, 9, 8, 7. We'll keep the ace, so we at least still have the flush. Looking for that jack of hearts. Oh, it's a joker. So there we go. We can put that in there. Absolutely crazy first round. Let's add up our points. 2 pair is 20. Full house is 60, so that's 80. Straight flush is 125, so we got 205 points. We needed to spend 25, so that means we have, what, 180 left over? That's incredible. Let's take our 180 points and let's go to the shop. Now, this is why you're going to want to download and print out those PDFs, because again, in the rule book or on these little booklets, there's a list of the 6 different things that you can buy at the shop with your points. You can just use little coins or cubes in order to mark off which ones you've bought. It's really simple, but like I said, I don't have a printer right now, so I've come up with my own little solution. I've created these tokens. I'm not sure how well these are going to show up on camera, but basically I just had some blank cardboard tokens, and I have written out the special abilities that we can buy, and the costs are at the bottom. I've then, of course, put them in these plastic coin capsules. If you don't know what those are, you need to watch my top 10 board game accessories video. I go into a lot of detail why these are absolutely must-have items. But here, so let me go over the things that we can buy. For 10 points, we can get an extra card in our hand, so 9 cards instead of 8, just for the next round. For 25 points, we can buy an extra discard. So rather than 3, we'll get 4 discards. For 50 points, we can just have 25 points that carry over into the next round. Any extra points that we have that we don't spend are lost. So this would be a way of sort of banking some of those points. For 75, we can get an extra hand to play. So instead of playing 3 hands, we'll get to play 4 poker hands. For 100, we can get a ×2 to one of our poker plays. That would have been amazing to have for our straight flush. And then for 150, we can get a shield, which will basically protect us from dying or from losing the game. Because if you ever can't reach the target point value, then you lose. But if we have a shield, we can just spin the shield and keep going. Now, the reason this is such a great solution is because you can only have at most 1 of these at a time, 1 of each of them. So you can never have 2 shields. I kind of think that with this doubler and an extra hand, that's pretty powerful. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy the doubler. So we'll just flip that over. So that shows that we have it. And I'll get an extra hand. And there we go. We lose any extra points that we have. We move on to round 2. We shuffle everything up. And now we have to reach the target score of 50. Next round will be 75, then 100. We just keep going, trying to get to the furthest round that we possibly can. So let me get everything ready for round 2. All right, round 2, let's go. Okay, lots of red cards. Oh, diamonds. We got diamonds and hearts. I mean, let's go for the flush. Do we have a straight? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay, I did shuffle. I mean, we're getting an extra hand, so let's just take the straight, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight is 40 points, just like that. I don't think I'll use my double on that. Okay, pretty good start. Pair of 9s. So we'll do our first discard. I'm just going to keep the face cards and see if we can't build from there. Get rid of those 9s. Okay, here we go. Wow. That's a flush. I mean, let's take the flush. Flush is pretty good. I think I will double that. So that's 100 right there. So we're at 140 and we still have 2 more hands to go. Okay, Joker. I forgot about a full house. I should have doubled the full house, but yeah, let's take the full house. Full house is 60. And for our last hand, yeah. Let's go for the flush. Should I keep the 8? Maybe I'll keep the 8. And there it is. Flush. That was our extra hand. So this is 140. 40 and 50 times 2, 100. That's an extra 60. So that's 200. And then a flush, which is 50 more. So 250. We had to spend 50. So we have 200 remaining. And with 200... we could go shield and then have 25 going into the next round. We could get another double and then maybe get an extra hand and an extra discard. I think I'll take the shield and the extra 25. So it'll be nice to have that shield, keep us protected. And there we go. We'd be on to round 3. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead here to one of the later rounds where things get a little tricky, because right now we're just killing it. So let me play a few rounds, get up to round like 5 or 6 or something, and then we'll be right back. I had to jump in here. We're in round 4 at the very end. Look at this. I mean, is anyone going to believe this? But I've managed 3 4-of-a-kinds. Now, I was getting an extra card, and I had an extra discard to do it, but wow. Those are 100 each, so that's 300, and I have this 25 also, so 325. Round 4, so we subtract 100. I'm going into the bank with $225. Sorry, just needed to jump in there with that one. This was crazy. We're back. It's round 7, and things did not go quite as well. Rounds 5 and 6 were a little sketchy. As you can see here, I was only able to get these 2 special abilities. So, we're going to be able to have an extra card. So we'll have 9 cards. That's very helpful. And we get 1 more discard. But we need to get 175 points. So let's see if we can do it. Now we do still have our shield, so we're moving on one way or the other. Love seeing the Joker. Let's remember to take that out. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we get to go to 9 because of this. Well, we have 3 kings and 2 threes, so we do have a full house. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's not have this Joker hang around. I had the 2 Jokers come out in round 5 and get canceled out. So I'm now paranoid about that. I just want to play it right away. Let's just take our full house. That's 60. I mean, if we can get a full house every time, that would do it. According to my math. We still got sort of straight possibilities in there. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Pair of 4s, pair of 5s. We also have Jack, 10, 9, 8. Problem is, straight's only 40. So I think we do have to go for the full houses. We have 4 discards, so it sucks, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. Can discard up to 5 cards. So we'll keep those. Discard these. There's the 7 we would have needed for the straight. Well, we're going to try again. Oh boy. See, the problem is I need 175. So even if I were to go for like a flush, that's 50. So I would need a 4 of a kind. So I've got to go for the full house. I've got to get 3 full houses. I mean, there's just really no way around that. Oh my God, come on. Yep, the luck has run out. Not going down like this. We are going to get this full house. That was my last discard, by the way. There it is. Why couldn't you have come 1 earlier? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic, guys. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh, I get 1 more, too. Well, guess we'll get 5s over 4. And now we're going to need some kind of miracle. Some sort of miracle here. Ooh, that's a helpful card. I mean, 4 queens would be pretty good. Oh! You cannot stop me. I am unstoppable. Look at that. Full house. 3 full houses. Now, the funny thing is, that's going to be 60 times 3. That's going to be 180. So we've met the target. We have 5 left over. We get nothing special going into this 8th round where we need 200 points. But with the shield, that means we're guaranteed to at least get into the 9th round. I will say, though, having 8 cards makes it a lot easier. If you want things to be a little bit more difficult, then 7 cards is the way to go. But if you like getting, straight flushes and 4 of a kinds and things like that, then Then 8 cards helps. 8th round. No special abilities. Let's go. So we're gonna need a 4 of a kind. We're gonna need something special. Going for full houses and stuff, that's really not gonna help. We need to secure something next level. This really isn't a great start, is it? Pair of 4s. I don't know if I want to just be chasing 4 4s. There are jokers though, so that's the thing. It's a 4 and a joker. Do you just want to chase the first pair that you see? Or should we like... I mean, your instinct is to like keep face cards and stuff like that, but that doesn't really matter in this game. All right, I'll have to keep the 4s and something else. So we'll just keep a king randomly, I guess. Of all my outside chances, this is maybe the best. Come on. Give me something to go for. Okay, should have kept the queen. All right. Well, we do have a 3, 5, 7 of clubs. So a straight flush kind of in the making. I forgot what I discarded. But, you know, maybe this can work. Oh my god. All we need is a joker now. Oh, man. All right. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, there you go. All right. So that's 125 straight flush. We just need 75 more. So, gosh, that could be, yeah, 2 straights, you know, a flush and a 3 of a kind, something like that. But we only have 1 more discard. So we're not out of the woods completely. Oh, that helps. Oh, yeah, that... Jeez. How lucky can one man get? Let's find out. That's a full house. And now... just a 2 pair would do the trick right now, I think. Did I just get a flush? Yeah, I just got a flush. Oh my god, 6, 7, 8, 10 jack. So close to that being another straight flush. I almost want... I mean, we got 1 more. We got to go for double straight flushes. I mean, we got to at least go for it. Need either a joker or a 9 of hearts. Okay. Oh no. I might have to delete this. This is too much. My shtick is about being unlucky. I guess with dice mostly. Okay. This is... You couldn't plan this. You couldn't. No one would be stupid enough to actually set something like this up. Oh. Okay, well, look at this. This is insane. If there's any math people out there who could tell me the likelihood of this. Don't even need a joker for that. We have 2 straight flushes, which are 125 each. So that's 250 We're looking at 310, but we're losing 200. So we have 110 to shop with. I was not expecting that. Boy, what's the best way of spending that? Extra discard in hand or like double and 9 cards. 9 cards is a lot. Yeah, I'm going to go double and extra card. Although extra hand, extra discard's pretty good too. I mean, really good. But the double's nice because I'm going to need to get again. I'm going to need to get like a straight flush or something or 4 of a kind. And then boom, I can just double it when it happens. So on to the 9th round. Woo! This is going to be a longer video than I expected. All right, 9th round, let's go. It can't be any crazier than the last round. Now, to be fair, we are drawing a lot of cards. So, you know, crazy things will happen. That is sort of the point of the game. And I'm getting an extra card. So I'm trying to think of what we need. This double kind of changes the equation a little bit. I think we might be able to get by with just 3 full houses, because that would be 60 times 4. So we could go for that instead of trying to chase another crazy straight flush or 4 of a kind or something like that. Now, saying that, we do have a 2, 4, 5. A flush is not going to help us. Actually, I guess we could get 2 full houses, do the double. That would be 180 plus 50. That would be enough. Oh, we have pairs of 9s, pairs of 5s, and pairs of 4s. Well, that's not what you want to see. We're going to dump this pair. And we're going to go for 3 full houses. Come on. Oh, and we get 1 more card, right? Dang! Now I'm looking at Jack 10, 9. I think we're better going after the full houses. Well, 4, of course. Okay, so here's the thing. At this point, we're going to have to get super lucky. And so I'm going to hope that one of these hits, and then I'll still have a pair, and then we can maybe hit it again. But there we go. I am out of discards. So this has got to be... No. Okay, there's the queen. Ooh, give me a joker. Oh! This is getting insane. This is getting insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, 4 of a kind. That's 100. Actually, it's 200. I just need 225. 3 of a kind. Oh yeah, just 2 pair and a high card does it. Oh, wow. There's the full house. Oh, we get 1 more. I mean, I can't explain what's happening. It's just gotten silly. There's the other 5. We almost another. There's a pair. And the joker. Another full house. So that's 200 and 120. 320 minus 225. So that's 95. 95 bucks to work with. I'm thinking let's go extra hand and extra card. And we're on to the 10th round. I thought this was going to be over a long time ago, I have to be honest with you. But let's keep going. I just want to show you what I'm doing to shuffle this each round, just so you don't think it's a bad shuffle or something. I am washing them and then riffle shuffling over and over again. This is not a shuffling problem. I guarantee it. Okay, we need 250 now. We couldn't afford the doubler. So we're going to need some really special hands of cards here. But we are getting 9. Well, and we get 4 hands. So actually, now I got to do the math again. Yeah, 4 full houses won't get us there. We'll be 10 short. So we do need a 4 of a kind or a straight flush, something like that. Not seeing much straight flush potential. Let's just grab the pair of 2s, I guess, and just go for that. Maybe keep this 5. Oh, and then we need to keep something else, too. Well, in that case, we could keep the 6, 7 of hearts and see if something pops out of that. Okay. We're going to need more miracles, but we've been getting them, so maybe we should start expecting them. Oh my god. You watched me shuffle it. All right. I mean, 5, 6, 7. All we need is an 8, or one of the jokers. So we just have to go for that, right? And then we'll worry about, you know, getting full houses after that. Come on, Joker. Ooh. Oh, we get one more. I keep doing that. Yeah, we're fishing for a joker. Come on, Joker. There it is. Man. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Oh no, the joker has to come out. And then we get one more. Don't be a joker. Whew. All right. I mean, we just keep doing this. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is not going to happen. So that was fun, but now we can't do any more draws. So do we just have a pair here? No. Ace. We have king, queen, jack, 10, 9. We have a straight. Somehow. That's right, we have 4 hands to play with. That straight is 40, so we're at 160. I mean, I get it. It's not like I can manipulate these in any way, so we're just going to take whatever the best thing is that we have. One more. That's a flush. Oh my god. Keep the pair of 3s. There's no other pair there. Drawing 5 more cards. Oh, we might get a full house here. We did. Right. So you're witnessing the most, I don't know, lucky run in card history? Is that what's happening here? Again, you said we went through most of the deck. So, you are going to see most of the cards. So this isn't like completely out of the realm of possibility, but it is a little crazy. And not only that, but the math is getting kind of tricky. So let's see, we have 125 plus 40 plus 50, so that's 90. Full house is 60, so 150 plus 125, 275. We needed 250, so we have 25 left over. So we can get an extra discard. And we still have our shield. Well, we've already reached Ultra Mega Uber Gigadweeb status, which is the highest level you can reach. I think this is going to be the end of the run, though, because we're going to need 275, and then, the shield will get us past, and then we'll get to round 12. We'll need 300. We won't have anything, so this is the end of the line. It's been a crazy run. Yeah, we're getting 4 discards, and we need, like, at least a straight flush at this point. Like, even a 4 of a kind. We would need multiple 4 of a kinds. Which, to be fair, I have gotten, so... I mean, maybe that is what we should shoot for. 3, 4 of a kinds. Gotta shoot for something. Could go for a royal flush. Oh, that seems way more fun. Let's go for the royal flush. The one thing we haven't gotten in this playthrough. Oh, yeah, right. This goes away. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Well, no help on the royal flush there. Get rid of it. Okay. Oh. Oh, we have the straight flush, but not the royal flush. We need the 10 or the ace. Oh, dang, I thought we had it. I thought we did it. Oh. We are so close. I mean, we do have a straight flush. The problem here is we need 275. So we would then need a 4 of a kind and then, like, yeah, a flush. Yeah, we could do it with a straight flush, 4 of a kind, and a flush. So it doesn't make sense to go for the royal flush, even though that's way more fun. I think we're going to have to just take this straight flush. And I'm probably going to immediately draw what we need. But now we need a 4 of a kind. Can't do it with the jacks. I can't remember. I don't think it's right to go through the discards. I don't think I've discarded an ace yet, so we'll go for the 4 of a kind and 8. There it is! I knew it! Oh, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. That would have been the royal flush right there. Okay, but we decided that wasn't going to help us anyway, but it would have been cool. We need an ace. No. Okay, well, we know the jack and the 9 aren't going to help us. What do we hold on to? I don't know if we've seen 10s. But there, we'll just do that. Just need aces. Okay, these queens aren't helping. Well, now the problem is there's another joker. So getting a joker would actually, we could do the queens now. We could keep the full house. I think I'm going to keep the full house. Just going to draw 3. If we get nothing, we can play the full house, and then we would just have to, you know, get ridiculously lucky. Oh God. Come on, Joker. I don't know what's happening. I swear to God, I have no idea what's happening. Now I'm a little freaked out. Like, the cards aren't marked. Like, I swear. Have I done it now? No, I need 50. Okay. We still might not do it. This needs to be a full house. So we have 4 cards, and one of them needs to be an ace or a 6. Okay, yeah, just excuse me while I check on the cost of flights to Vegas. Okay, cool. That's going to be 285 points. Yep, totally reasonable. Needed 275. So we got that with 10 to spare. So we're going to get that. We're going to go to round 12. Something is happening that, you know, will be studied for future generations. And so I should probably be capturing this all on tape. Okay, those weren't the best shuffles in the world, were they? These aren't the highest quality cards, to be honest with you. Surely we can't get 300. Not even sure those magicians that can bottom deal would be able to pull this off. We need 3 4-of-a-kinds. If I get 3 4-of-a-kinds, I'm going to turn off the video and just end the channel. Because something haunted is happening. Only thing we care about is 4-of-a-kinds. I guess straight flushes and royal flushes, since we can just get those very easily. Now, let's just go for 4-of-a-kinds. That's got to be easier with the jokers and everything. So we have a pair of 8s. Okay, now I see it. A 5, 6, 7. I guess we got to go for that. Oh, but I got to keep one of these because I can only discard 5. Keep the king. Okay. We only get 3 discards, so much less shenanigans we can pull. Oh my God, I'm getting royal flush again. Not quite, but again, we're 3 away from a royal flush. Should we go for the royal flush? Honestly, we kind of need both. So, like, maybe the smart play is to go like this and, like, see what we get. Because we got to get something extreme. So, that's 6. Oh, we just need a 4 of hearts now, or a joker. So we'll get rid of this now, I guess. Four hearts or a joker. And we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 4, 5. Oh, nope. So we pull that out, and then we got to draw 1 more. Okay. Bam. Now we just need 2 4-of-a-kinds. No problem. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Finally. Okay. So we failed. We can't get it. We use our shield. We are now going to round 13, needing 325 points. I don't even know how we mathematically do that. Once again, if this happens, I'm going to just cancel the show. Not going to do it anymore. Nothing great here, is there? We got the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a possibility. Let's go with that. Very outside possibility, but it's a possibility. Just need the 6 of diamonds. Or a wild. Close. Six of diamonds or a wild. Coming up. Ugh. Nope. There it is. All right. Ooh. So there we go. We got the straight flush. Now we need 2 4-of-a-kinds. That's it. Easy. And that's a bust. Wow. Okay, well, that was Solatro. That was also the craziest thing to ever happen on this channel. I can't explain it. I don't know. Maybe it's not as crazy as I thought. Again, if there's any math nerds out there, you know, like I said, we are going through a large portion of this deck. So, you know, maybe that's not so crazy. I do feel like maybe playing with 7 cards rather than 8 in your hand would make for a little bit more balanced game. But that was hella fun. So maybe this is the best way to do it. And Balatro can get kind of crazy too. So maybe this is the way to play. But anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm slightly terrified. That's going to do it for me. I'd like to thank all the financial supporters of Totally Tabled, including the Totally Radical Hextra, John Kohler, Scott Myers, Kevin Qualls, and Jay Satterwhite, as well as the totally bodacious Mark Spitzig. If you're interested in becoming a member, you can join on YouTube or my Patreon at www.patreon.com/totallytabled. You'll gain access to my new exclusive podcast, Table Talk, as well as unboxing videos and whatever extra stuff I come up with. As always, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.